Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of July 29th, 2026. Before we get started, I want to remind everyone this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe, as of course it helps the channel. Please make sure too, if you're a subscriber, that you are still subscribed. I would appreciate that. And I'm using this Radiant Rider Waite Smith tarot deck as I do for these readings. It's one of my most favorite decks. So here we go. Without further ado, let's start off with Aries. Let's see what we have for Aries for the week of July 29th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Aries for July 29th, 2026. Ace of Pentacles, new fertile beginning. You might be really getting into a new fertile beginning this week. And I like this Page of Swords because this is like learning too. This is going out there and really putting ideas into action. Things that are in your head, moving forward, trying them out, right? Sometimes you have to try something out on a smaller scale, do those baby steps. And then I love it too because this Four of Swords, then you kind of take a step back, right? And relax, meditate. What can I do better? Just realign. It really seems like it is. It's like a good week for new beginnings, new starts, you know, and it's, I feel like it's balanced between your heart and your mind. A lot of brain coherence with these cards here. So it looks like a really nice, productive week for you, Aries. All right, next up we have, we have Taurus. This is Taurus for the week of July 29th, 2026. Let's see what we have for Taurus for the week of July 29th, 2026. July 29th for Taurus. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to do one more shuffle for you. Eight of Cups, walking away back is towards us, right? You're walking away to something better. This can represent a job, a situation, an event, a person. But you know what? You're like, I think I've had enough and I'm walking away to something better for me. Maybe not better for this, like you leave a job and they might really miss you, or you maybe walk away from a person, they might really miss you, but you're walking away because it doesn't fulfill you anymore, right? It's not a negative thing. It's just, it's time to move on. I love this, leaving with the Chariot, leaving, right? You're moving, you're walking away, you're taking some different ideas, maybe some opposites attract, whatever it is, but you're like, you know what, things may be going in different directions, but I'm pulling that energy together and I'm leaving town, right? I'm leaving the city. I'm moving forward to new things. Five of Cups comes up though. You know what, there may be some regrets on leaving, right? You know, we all said, you know, like something may not be fulfilling, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I want to leave it, but it might be time. Don't forget to turn around and see all the good things that you have also, these cups that are standing. This castle back here represents like your ultimate enlightenment on the issue. So you're on the right path, right? You turn around, go over the bridge, you're at the castle. So it's like, yeah, I think you might have some feelings of regret, but I think you know that in whatever this case is, and it may not be physically leaving something, it might be mentally leaving, you know, like I'm going to stay away from a person as much as I can or a situation or whatever. But there's some regrets, right? I mean, maybe you don't, you know, it's like, well, it's not all bad, right? But I think it might be time for you to move forward and really start to pursue the things that interest you. All right, next up here we have Gemini. Gemini for the week of July 29th, 2026. What do we have for Gemini for the week of July? All the cards are falling out for you, Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini now for the week of July 29th, 2026. Here we go. Ace of Swords, a new like a new thought process, a new beginning with a new thought process, a new maybe how you analyze something, stepping back maybe and learning how, or taking another look at how you analyze a situation, or at work or with people or with family, whatever. But you're really, I feel like this new mental process might be coming into play for you. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it might be time, right? It might be time to circle around and say, there's some new things I really need to look at in my life. And here you are, perhaps at this crossroads, right? You have this this Ace of Swords and this Two of Swords. You know what? You might not have all the information. It might not be quite time yet to move forward. And you know what makes me think that too is your bottom of the deck card here is this Four of Cups. This gentleman is sitting here. He's really not happy. He's not upset, but he's not really happy with all his choices. But Source may have another choice coming in that you just haven't found yet or seen yet. So, so kind of stay on your same path, but I feel like I'm hearing to keep your eyes open for new opportunities. All right, next up here is Cancer. This is Cancer for the week of July 29th, 2026. What do we have for Cancer for the week of July 29th, 2026? July 29th, 2026 for Cancer. Well, it looks like a new beginning, right? Getting ready, and like you're maybe ready to take an educated guess and to take an educated step off the cliff and let the universe catch you. Of course, we want to do that when we feel prepared and ready to go. But you know what? It seems like you're ready to go with something, ready to move forward. And here you are working so hard and diligently to take care of your home, your family, your job, right? And you know what you're doing. You're able to like put that stuff. I mean, you're able to perfectly do your job or take care of your family, do your to-do list, get things done. You just get things done. I really like that. Moving forward, but still, I love it. Moving forward with something new, but still being grounded and knowing how important, like, I want to hear the mundane things. I just heard the mundane things of every day are important to do correctly, right? And then this Page of Wands, yeah, starting to move forward. Where are you moving forward in something new, something creative? Like you're getting ready to, I was going to say, take that first step. Take that first step. So, you know what? I love it. I love it for you, Cancer, to move forward. Take that first step. Move out. It's not I'm not saying move out of a house or anything, but move out into the world, into a new way, with a new creative beginning. All right, here we go now. This is for Leo. Leo for the week of July 29th, 2026. What do we have for Leo for the week of July 29th? 2026. Let's see. Six of Cups, feeling safe, feeling cozy, feeling nostalgic. This is a nice card to get. You're just feeling like, I just feel like you feel really grounded this is interesting. I was gonna say you feel really grounded where you are. I look down, you have the Knight of Pentacles. He's really grounded. This is one of the slowest decks in the card. He is grounded. That horse has all four hooves on the ground. But look at this field here where the new ideas could be planted. As I always say, you can plant seeds. It's going to take a while for them to sprout. So they're not going to come up immediately. But reliably, there's reliability, stability in this card. And that's what you're really, if you don't have it, you're remembering when you had it when you were a child, or you're nostalgic for it. But most likely you have a level of stability in your life that you are really looking to kind of keep, I heard expand, keep going further into it, maybe making your house cozier or something like that. This King of Swords comes in with the ideas that you need to make that your house, your home, your life, okay, your job, whatever, cozier, safer, just feeling like you belong more. And you have that with you. And inside of you to create that. This is the King of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, you actually have the Queen of Swords. You're moving forward with that. Let's put it that way, if you're moving forward. But it's pretty strong that you're going to be moving forward with making some changes to say, you know what, in whatever the situations are, this is how it's going to be done moving forward, because I need to feel grounded and I need to feel safe in what I'm doing. I'm just not going to be out there anymore. Just, whatever happens. No, now it's my turn to feel the safety and being grounded in this world. All right, there you go. Next up here, and I just got the chills, by the way. Next up is Virgo. This is Virgo for the week of July 29th, 2026. July 29th, 2026. July 29th, 2026 for Virgo. Here we go, Virgo. Ten of Cups, nice, emotional, just giving thanks. I love how they're looking up to the heavens, giving thanks for everything they have as a family, and just feeling that gratitude. And not that we haven't, as Virgos, been feeling that gratitude, but not forgetting to give gratitude, right? Sometimes I forget to give gratitude to really how good everything is. Six of Cups. Here we are, 10 of Cups, right? Family, gratitude, safety, feeling good about where we're at in life. And then the Hierophant, getting ready to, I feel like teaching is coming up, or, mentoring, right? Mentoring someone, teaching people, showing family members like family traditions, right? This card is a card of government, education, tradition. And you know what? I almost feel like us Virgos are here, like we're getting ready now at this point in our lives or wherever we're at to give back, to show people how it's done, right? Because we know as Virgos the most efficient way to get it done. So you know what? Let's show the world, and let's show people that are coming up, that we're mentoring, and show them there's an easier way to do it, is what I just heard. All right. Next up here is Leo. This is Leo for the week of July 29th, 2026. What do we have for Leo for July 29th? Oh, a bunch of cards. Sorry about that. A bunch of cards with that. Libra for the week of July 29th, 2026. This is Libra. That card flipped. I don't know what it is, so we'll keep it. And those two cards. Okay, well, here we go. I'll keep them in the order that they flipped out. Libra, Two of Wands, getting ready. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck card. Okay, good. This is Two of Wands, right? Moving forward, but not quite sure where you want to go. You have every option. You're holding that globe. I have every option. I'm looking out into the horizon. Much of my life is stable and steady, but I'm ready to move forward on this side and do some new things. Five of Swords comes up though. This is like a bully or something that's holding you back, making you just want to throw down your sword and walk away. Okay, and saying, you know what, I don't want to really deal with those people. And then we get this Ten of Swords card, which is, having been backstabbed in the past by people, a situation, event, whatever it is, but also the sun is rising, okay, so that was in the past, but taking that lesson forward with us, right? So there's something that's holding you back, a thought process, a negative past experience, something that you're worried about. But I love this because this is why I checked the bottom of the deck card, because this bottom of the deck card is the Three of Cups. This is like my most favorite card of the deck. This is family, fertility, abundance. These three women are getting together, enjoying their time, having a glass of wine, and literally toasting the universe for all the good things that they have, right? So moving forward, understanding, yes, that there are, and keeping in your back pocket that, yes, there are some things that, I need to keep in mind, right? There's some bullies out there. There's some bad experiences out there, that I feel like I've had, and I have to keep that. I have to respect that, okay? But ultimately, though, moving forward and knowing that the universe really has put all those things in your path so that you can learn from them, so that you can move forward on even just a much stronger path, a path that suits you the most. And I just want to say that I just heard that it doesn't have to suit anyone else. It's how it suits you is the important part. All right. Next up is Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio for the week of July 29th, 2026? This is Scorpio for the week of July 29th, 2026. Okay, first card, Four of Wands. Here we go. I feel like it's a commencement. It's the beginning of something new, a birth of a baby, graduating college or high school, just moving forward, right? And the universe is here greeting you to say yes, and your family, your friends, everybody to say yes, congratulations, right? It's a new start. Something new is going on in your life, and you're like just taking those first steps into it. Two of Pentacles, you're juggling, right? You're juggling that to-do list, keeping all those balls in the air. I don't have kids, but you know what? If you have a new baby, I would assume that, for that example, you're juggling things, right? It's new, but you're keeping all the balls in the air and you're really doing your best. And Knight of Pentacles, it's this reliability and stability that you are bringing to the process that is actually making it move forward so much more smoothly. So I just feel like keep moving forward, keep doing what you have to do, take time for yourself when you need it, and know that you are that stable, reliable force that is really helping to keep things together. But you know what? Sometimes we just need that discipline to be that person for a while. So there we go. All right, next up is Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius for the week of July 29th, 2026. Sagittarius for the week of July 29th. Oh, okay, that card flew out. I don't know what it is. July 29th, 2026 for Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. This is the card that flew out, the Three of Wands. Oh, that's my cat, Peek Peek. She's coming in to take her nap after breakfast. So this is the Three of Wands. This is, you have your back turned towards us, right? You are busy. You're looking out into the horizon. You're watching your ships come in. What can you fix, right? What can you tweak so that those processes are even more efficient as you move forward? Funny that, you know, we're looking at this. What can we tweak? Next card up is the Seven of Pentacles. What can you cut out, right? What can you prune out of your life that's not working? What can you nurture and grow? Because you know what? We only have so much time, so much money, so much energy. There may be some things that it might be time, as you're looking, it might be time to cut some things out, but also to nurture those things that really work for you. Four of Cups, again, looking at things maybe this week, saying, he's kind of like apathetic. He knows everything's there. It's all fine, but it's really nothing sparks him. But source is coming up behind him. You might be having a new opportunity coming up. If you haven't already gotten it, you might have already know what that opportunity is, but it's coming up. And it's almost like that's what's making you cut like extra things out of your life, because you're like, listen, I have this new thing. I'm excited, but I can't do everything, right? None of us can do every single thing. So just keeping in mind that it might be time to cut some things out and move forward and nurture those things that you're interested in. All right, next up here is Capricorn. Capricorn for the week of July 29th, 2026. Capricorn for the week of July 29th, 2026. Let's see what we get here. Feel like a couple more shuffles here, Capricorn. Okay, I love it. Here, first card, star card, right? Perhaps a wish coming true. But this is also a card that represents balance, represents moving forward in a balanced way, where you're and where you could almost, like, you have one foot in the water, you have one foot on land, you know, and that's the picture on the card. But you're still balanced. You're able to like work it and work through everything. Seven of Wands. Interesting that this card came up too. You know what you may have is he has his feet on land. There's water going through here. I never noticed that before. But you know what? He also has one shoe on and one boot. He had to run out of his house so fast that he put on one shoe and one boot because he has to defend his position. But you know what? Your position is worth defending, is what I just heard. So make sure that you take the time to defend your position if you need to on whatever that position is. The outcome card is the Emperor, right? The Emperor sitting here has defended many of his positions, also is ready to defend his family, his friends, his land where he's at. And he's ready to do it at a moment's notice because he's got these four rams here that show how fast he can move forward. He is also, while he's sitting in his velvet robes, has his armor on underneath, right? You know, you're like that what is it, that iron hand in the velvet glove or whatever they call it. So I just got the chills too. Don't underestimate the power that you have. But you know what? Also, coming on gently, at least to start, you know, being gentle, that's actually the most powerful position in the universe. So keep that in mind too. And try to keep things gentle and moving forward slowly at a good pace, and really just implementing the strategy that you want. Oh, very interesting. All right, next up here is Aquarius. Here we go, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius for July 29th, 2026. This is for Aquarius for July 29th, 2026. This is Aquarius for July 29th, 2026. Seven of Wands, defending your position, right? First off, you might have to really jump up and start to say, listen, this is how I want things done. This is the direction it's going to go. You know, this is whatever. This is how I feel about something. I love this because this King of Wands comes up. You're going to intuitively know when it's time to do that, if you need to do it, right? If you need to defend your position, if you need to move forward. But also having fun, enjoying the people you're with, enjoying the situation. But there may come something in that area, in that situation, that you may need to say, wait a minute, like, you can only go so far. We're only going to go so far. But then put the boundaries up, right? Six of Cups, feeling safe, warm, cozy. It's almost like I just heard feeling safe, warm, and cozy in defending your position. Like you've gotten them to the level of this king leadership that you're comfortable enough now to defend how you feel and your position, and to really like I just heard, like, not that you don't live up to your ideals, I'm not saying that, but to really like defend that and feel good about it and understand that, yeah, that's okay, I can do that now. Okay, wow. And let's see, now we have Pisces. This is Pisces for the week of July 29th, 2022. July 29th, 2022. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Pisces for the week of July 29th, 2022. So 2022, what am I saying? It's 2026. Oh, I'm in so many. I just feel like time just is crazy. Anyway, whatever. Here we go. Let's start again. Pisces for July 29th, 2026. July 29th, 2026. First card up, Page of Cups. You know, this can mean prophetic dreams, but it also can mean being discerning, right? We have a fish and a cup right here. So make sure people aren't handing you something that doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, be discerning and say, that doesn't make sense. And you might say that on the inside. You don't have to say it to them, but say it and at least answer it for yourself. Next up is this Nine of Swords. I almost feel like whatever you're being offered is keeping you up at night. You're like, this doesn't make sense. I can't figure it out. That's okay. You know what? This is... You're safe in bed. You'll get up the next morning, you know, you'll think about it, sleep on it, and maybe the answer will come, or you can start making calls or getting out there and trying to figure out on whatever this issue is, what's not making sense, right? Queen of Swords, I love it. This is, you're going to listen to your intuition. You're also going to listen to your mind and being discerning and looking at all the data and the reports, whatever it is. You're going to go, of course, we have that mind, heart coherence, right? Where we're going to take both of those together and really come up with the best answer. But we're going to listen to our intuition. And I will tell you, the bottom of the deck card is, when it gets to the end of the road here, after you do your search, whatever, do your research, this is Judgment. I want to make sure, Judgment. Like, I feel like they're coming up out into the light. You'll be like, you might have an aha moment of, okay, now I figured it out. Now I know why it wasn't making sense and what I need to do to either just walk away from it or to tweak it so that it makes sense for me. All right, there we go, Pisces. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, I will be back with my weekly energy reading and a 3-card pick. Friday, I'll be back with a weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. Don't forget to tune into my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys so much, and namaste.